What's going on and what's good, people? You know who it is when you hear his voice in the top of the morning. It's your main man, Buddy Love. And you know what I'm doing and who I'm rocking with. I'm rocking with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. And this is the Wake Up Show Chicago. So you know what you got to do. Wake up, and wake up. You know what I do, man. I sit as the chair of the Cannabis Committee for the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, and you know we do our thing, and then you know I'm the proud owner of the Smooth and Premium. You know I got to drop that voice for you, Copon Vodka.
Don't do it.
Which means to share with friends. And so rocking as my sidekick this early morning on this pre-Father's Day, and this all the fathers out there. Let me get this out the way. You know, happy Father's Day, and I hope you get celebrated the right way. And so I'm gonna turn to my right in the studio, and I got the super producer, the one and only, and I call her Raeh. What's going on?
What's going on, man? And you know, this was a throwback startup because, you know, we got the new intro going, but we played a little throwback for you all. I'm LaDonna Raeh of Raeh Consulting, and the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce is just an amazing piece of work. I'm telling you. I was talking about your Copon every time you mention it because all I do is have flashbacks of when I had a sippy of it, you know.
You know, I'm not going to put you on blast early in the morning.
Yeah, please don't.
You enjoyed yourself.
I don't remember what happened. I don't remember what happened.
That's what happened. That's all. You know, it's one of those things you do, like on, what was that, with Will Smith, and then they hit you with the thing to erase your mind. You know, that might be a good thing. Might be a good thing. Yeah. So you know what we're doing today for the Wake Up Show. We're getting right into it because this is the season for the teasing and the pleasing. We got the VIP cruise coming up shortly on the 27th of this month. And I just want to know, Raeh, are people getting down? Are people stepping up and getting ready to show out on this cruise?
They absolutely are. And, you know, shout out to our President Larry Ivory. He won't be on today. He is traveling on business as usual. But the VIP cruise is the pre-convention cruise, which is the pre-convention to the convention. And everybody is going to be on the cruise. Now, this cruise is on Navy Pier. It's the Spirit of Navy Pier, happening on June 27th. If you go to our Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce Facebook page and the Wake Up Show's YouTube, you will see the links, the commercials, the way to register. Why would you come out? Well, last year was my first time being on the cruise, and this has been going on annually. And when I was on the cruise, first of all, you got to get your sea legs together if you're going to be running around. And let me tell you, I met so many dignitaries, business leaders, decision makers, and just so many business-minded people were in one place on one boat. Right. And they were all black. They looked like me.
That's right.
And I'm used to being in places like that where nobody looks like me, and I have to put on my Becky voice. And, oh, hi, how are you? Yes, I'm LaDonna Raeh, and I may even use my government name on those. But in this particular environment, we were all there for the same reason, and that was to network and have a good time. So it's not about walking away and buying a ticket and just feeling like you just went on board and got your sea legs ready. It is about establishing business relationships and walking away with it's not a one night stand, it's a marriage, because you end up communicating with these individuals because you met them. They know your body language. You had the opportunity to break bread with them. Good bread, by the way. And just have a good time. Right. Establishing relationships.
And that's the thing. And you can't get on there being shy. You know, you get some people sometimes when they go to events and it's new and they want to sit on their hands and they just want to spectate. No, you got to get in the game. You got to get in there and shake some hands, get to know somebody. And like Raeh said, you know, you don't have to go in there and be fake because you almost feel like you in the diaspora because you're amongst your people. Mm-hmm. And so this is a great time to connect, especially if you're a new business, you don't have a business, or you're a seasoned veteran. This is an opportunity to meet people that can possibly help advance what you do, get you started in what you're doing, or give you guidance to push you in the right direction. If you're teetering, if you really don't know what it is that you want to do, you may get inspired by being on this cruise and getting down with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce and what we do with this VIP cruise. So as we do this, we going to wind it out. We going to go right into this first commercial break because we got a lot to talk about with the cruise and then leading up to what, Miss Raeh? The convention that's coming in August. So stay tuned. This is the Wake Up Show Chicago. Drop that for me, Doc.
Yo, what's good, people? This is your main man, Buddy Love. And you know what time it is. It's time to network, relax, and recharge. And the only place you should be doing this is on the 2024 VIP pre-convention cruise with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. That's June 27th. Don't miss the ultimate business and leisure experience. And you know what? You got to reserve this by June 20th. That is the deadline, good people. Get your spot on the 2024 VIP pre-convention cruise today with your main man, Buddy Love. If you don't get there and you miss that June 20th deadline, you will be left behind. You don't want that. So come on, y'all, and get down with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce and your main man, Buddy Love, on the cruise. We gonna have a good time, y'all. To register, go to www.ilbcc.org or call 309-740-4430.
And we are back. Once again, this is your main man, Buddy Love, the Wake Up Show Chicago, powered by the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. And you know you can come on in and call on in at 773-591-1690. And I'm going to tell you why you should call in today. Because, Raeh, I think I'm feeling a little generous. I think if, because we need people on this boat to get down and represent and come on and do their thing. So I tell you what, good people that are listening to the Wake Up Show Chicago, you will get yourself a free bottle of Copan vodka. If you can pronounce it, and then if you say you are rocking with your main man, Buddy Love, from the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. But you got to say the name of that brand right, and then you got to tell me what Copan means. It means to share with friends. If you don't say that, I don't know what you're talking about. But this is how I'm feeling this morning, Raeh. What you think about that, girl? What you think?
I think it's I need all my friends to go ahead and make that call because you won't believe it until you taste it. It's very smooth.
There you go.
I want to give a shout out to our sponsors. We have United Airlines, Alwyn. We also have Constellation, and we are rocking with Wind Creek. They are opening up the casino and hotel in Homewood this fall, 2024.
That's right.
And they are hiring. I mean, it's just a whole lot of stuff going on with Wind Creek, but they're one of our sponsors as well. We also have some giveaways that we're going to be having on the cruise as well. So Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, I want to be clear. We just came off of Lobby Day, which was about a month and a half ago.
Back in April. That's right.
And wow, time flew.
It's fun.
So I can't say a month and a half. I got to say 2 months
ago.
ago.
2 months. That's right.
But Lobby Day, we were able to talk to the Illinois Department of Transportation, the Illinois Department of Revenue, the Illinois Department of Corrections, and so on. And we were able to sit at the table with them as business owners, leaders, and watch them work, have conversation about what needs to happen so that we can gain access to those contracts. Well, this is just a smidget of what the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce does. Now, you've tapped into the Wake Up Show on a regular basis, and you've heard us talk about how to get into the sheltered market, how to gain access to contracts as a business, how to start a business, what's needed. But you really have to listen to what's being done on Capitol Hill, what's being done at the White House, what's being done nationwide when it comes to the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce.
Exactly.
So being on the cruise is just almost like I feel like it's a guilty pleasure of mine because you're right there in the room and you get to have these conversations. I'm not saying I'm going to hem Danny Davis up with my issues, but I am going to be able to make eye contact and exchange
right.
business cards. So
That's
you got to
right.
have your business cards ready so you can
right.
be in the same room with the people that have been with us on lobby day.
Right, because to your point, it matters when we went to do lobby day because the policies that are being presented, they affect you as business owners. And if you don't know what these policies are and how they affect you, at the end of the day, you can't sit back and complain about what you don't have, what you can't get. Well, why am I not included? Because that's when we always talk about equity and inclusion, and diversity. You can't have these things if you're not there to represent, because, that's the beautiful part about being a part of the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. We represent for you. But at the same time, we can get a little weary. We need that kickstand sometimes to keep us uplifted and keep us moving to fight on your behalf. But the more, the merrier. You know what I'm saying, Raeh?
I do. Yeah. But just to piggyback off of even your Copon vodka, your Copon vodka is going to be at Wind Creek Casino and Hotel.
That's right.
And you're part of the chamber.
That's right.
Can you guys connect the dots here?
Yeah.
Because now the door is open.
That's right.
And these are relationships that are being established through the chamber are significant and life-changing, if you will. Because now I can say, I'm being selfish, I can say I know Buddy Love. That's important.
Right. Hey, that's right. That's right. Because connections, ever since this is going on my third year of being a part of the chamber. And I can say the first year, I love the way you say to get your sea legs about yourself, because I didn't know exactly how I fit in to the chamber or how it would affect me as not only a person, but as a business owner. What were the steps? What did I need to do? Then following the Mon Capitan, my main man, President Ivory, and watch this man work a room, lead the way, make connections, and how sometimes he has to get strong-armed with people to get things done on our behalf. I was inspired. I never thought I would be an advocate for business owners. Now, when I go out and step to meetings and go to different places, the first thing comes out, hey, how is it that the Illinois State Black Chamber can partner with you or help you in your advancement of your business and what you're doing? Because these opportunities are now easier to walk into because I got the big boys on my side with the chamber. You know what I mean, Raeh?
I do. So remember, it's called the pre-convention. It's the VIP pre-convention.
That's
because the actual convention is happening in August 7th and 8th, if I have my dates correct.
Yes,
Watch this. At the convention, you will be able to not only be in the room, but you'll be able to have one-on-one conversations in the business matchmaking session.
Oh.
So those of you that are doing the date matchmaking and it's not working out for you, okay, think about how you sit with a person to get to know them in a matter of minutes.
Right.
They get to know you, and you decide if you want to continue on with them or not.
Exactly.
That is how our business matchmaking is set up for August, this coming August. It's going to be in Peoria, Illinois. The way to register, you'll be able to register on Illinois ilbcc.org as of next week because the time will be approaching. But for those of you that come to the convention, the pre-cruise convention, you will get if you register on the day of the convention, you will get a what?
Oh, come on, say
discount.
Come on.
Yes, you will get a discount on the day of the the VIP pre-convention cruise if you register on that day on the cruise. So I think I'm going to leak that QR code out to people that aren't on the, I don't know. I hope prayers don't hear this. I'm going to leak it out.
Because if you say it like that, I'm going to take these headphones off and I'm going to take me a restroom break because I don't know.
You don't know about it.
Late, but
I'm just saying.
Because we're just saying it out loud, there will be a barcode, a QR code, and all that. But you ain't hear from Buddy Love. You ain't hear from Buddy Love. There's something on that table. You need to pull out your phone and do a little something and get on and get down on this convention and get in early. In the words of some of my good brothers, and they know who they are, it will behoove you, to go ahead and hit that.
Yeah.
And go ahead and get that discount off. So I want to go back to what you were saying with the matchmaking. Because, sometimes, we as a people, we get a little complacent, because we think things don't work out for the best in certain situations. And, with matchmaking and sitting down, how beneficial, because now you have witnessed, how beneficial is the matchmaking portion of what we do at the convention for somebody that's new that actually now has an opportunity to talk face to face with someone. You don't have to wait in a long line. You get your chance to shoot your shot right then, right there. How beneficial is it for them to get down with it?
It's only as beneficial as prepared that you are.
Come on now.
So I always told my students when I was teaching that if you were given a microphone and you had 30 seconds to tell the world something, what would you say? And a lot of them didn't know what they would say. Right. But if you get the opportunity to sit across from Imran and Wind Creek, what would you say? Make sure that when you come to that convention, people, new business, old business, resurfacing business, make sure you have your capability statement.
Come on, man.
So your capability statement is like the resume to your business, what you are capable of handling, what you have done, who you are, and what your mission is. So you have to, if you don't know how to put one together, let's not act like AI is something that we don't have access to. Utilize an AI generator or somebody who is a prompt engineer to have them help you with your capability statement. Okay. Heck, I had to do one as a parent. I'm like, well, shoot, what is my capability as a mother?
Exactly.
But if I'm sitting across from these big names, I definitely want to present them with who I am and what I can do.
Right.
What you do not want to do is you do not want to take on and bite off more than you can chew.
Right.
You don't want to say, I can service everybody, because the moment you say that I want to market to everyone, I want to service everyone, that means no one.
Right.
If you have it segmented in knowing who and how many many widgets you can push out in a short amount of time, given any deadline that they may have for you, because these businesses are ready to work.
That's right.
Then you are being honest with yourself, and you're not going to put yourself out of business, because the last thing you want to do is get a bad reputation. So did I answer your question? If it's beneficial to sit down?
Because I'm glad that you brought up the capabilities portion, because the thing is, when coming to the chamber, and I found out, because I wasn't privy to what procurements were, how that money is arranged, how it's divvied up. And you have to be certified, your WMBE, your BEE, and EFGHIs and all that, right? But that's an important part of you getting that procurement, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to be qualified. And because trust and believe, they're going to test. But see, once again, let me hit where the Illinois State Black Chamber can be your friend, because we can help walk you through these processes. Because what's happening now, there is a fight to erase all that. So now, you had a certain, I call them mountain dwellers, colonizers, however you want to put it. They've complained to the point now that someone is listening. They're saying now, hey, why should it be merited on just because a person's ethnicity? We all should be able to go after procurements, as if we didn't have a hard enough time just walking in the skin that we in. Mm-hmm. So being a part of the chamber, being at these opportunities to present, but at the same time, you have to be willing to do the work so you can be ready for the opportunity, because they are there. They are, as I love to say, cutting checks, but they're not going to cut you a check if you're not ready.
This is true. And this was mentioned in Lobby Day. When we went to Lobby Day and we spoke to these individuals, they did try to eliminate the fact that, we asked why aren't there as many contracts being honored to go to the black community or the black businesses. And they just flat out stuck with the message mapping that stuck with the lack of preparedness.
Preparedness, right?
Yes, preparedness. And I'm trying to choose my words because I don't want to offend anyone who has offended me. But if there's certain things you talk about in front of company, and then there's certain things you talk about behind closed doors. Right. And this is behind closed doors. This microphone right now is behind closed doors before we go to commercial break.
That's right.
And I'm saying to you, behind closed doors, do not be unprepared. Do not be ill prepared. Do not show up half ready. It is not going to work in your favor. Get ready. Stay ready. be ready. That's it. That's it. That's all.
Come on,
so before we go into commercial break, I want to give you guys the phone number to call in. Don't be scared to call because Prayers is not here. Don't turn that dial because Prayers is not here. Okay. But I want you to call 773-591-1690 and represent, because there are businesses out there that are flourishing. 2020 was our year of COVID. And to me, COVID ain't over. But just because they're rolling back at the Supreme Court justice, the affirmative action, doesn't mean that we stop taking action. I saw where Morehouse College was standing firm.
Right.
I don't want to get do. So they were standing firm on, the hostages. They were out there protesting. Biden was coming. They didn't care. But how firm were they standing when affirmative action was rolled back?
Man.
Okay, let that sit for a minute.
Got to.
We need to evolve from this.
Right.
We don't need a handout.
Yeah.
We just need to be prepared.
Be prepared.
We're going to go to commercial break. You're listening to The Wake Up Show Chicago. I'm LaDonna Raeh with the wonderful, illustrious, as MC would say, and he's not in today. But Buddy Love, I love sitting across from you.
Come on, girl. Let's take us to commercial, Doc. Let's roll it.
Are you ready to boost your brand's visibility and share your message with our engaged audience? You can. Become a sponsor of The Wake Up Show Chicago and get your brand in the spotlight. Our show reaches a diverse, dynamic, and dedicated audience. Connect with us to learn more about sponsorship opportunities. Call 309-740-4430 today and let's elevate your brand together. Don't miss out on this chance to make an impact. Call 309-740-4430 now.
Yo, what's good, people? This is your main man, Buddy Love, and you know what time it is. It's time to network, relax, and recharge. And the only place you should be doing this is on the 2024 VIP Pre-Convention Cruise with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. That's June 27th. Don't miss the ultimate business and leisure experience. And you know what? You got to reserve this by June 20th. That is the deadline, good people. Get your spot on the 2024 VIP Pre-Convention Cruise today with your main man, Buddy Love. If you don't get there and you miss that June 20th deadline, you will be left behind. You don't want that. So come on, y'all, and get down with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce and your main man, Buddy Love, on the cruise. We gonna have a good time, y'all. To register, go to www.ilbcc.org or call 309-740-4430.
It's the Wake Up Show with the Illinois Black Chamber of Commerce on Chicago's essential storyteller, WVON.
And we are back. Once again, you are rocking with your main man, Buddy Love, in here with Raeh, and we are powered by the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, doing what we do each and every Saturday to bring you the real, across the board on any and everything that affects Black business. So, we in the early half of the show, we have definitely been talking about the cruise, the VIP cruise, and we have definitely touched on the convention. And we're going to get back into more of that because those are some of the things that are coming down the wind tunnel. So, we want to keep that up and at you. So, but right now we're going to
Don't forget about the deadline. I'm sorry to step up. Yeah, there's a deadline.
Yes, because like you hear in the commercial, the deadline is June 20th. If you better stop playing with yourself and go ahead on and get your ticket because Buddy Love and Raeh are going to be on there doing what we do, rocking the house, shaking hands, taking names, and getting that back. And trust and believe that last part is very important. to get that bag. So you know what? I think we got a caller, L. Raeh.
Yes, we do. We have a caller. And before we get to the caller, make sure you register by going to ilbcc.org, or you can call, write this down, 309, yes, that's the area code, 740-4430. Make sure you do one or the other so that you can get registered before the deadline.
Yes.
And we're going to go to caller number 1, like we are giving away some stuff. I think he's trying to get that coupon. Looks like MC. He ain't get it. Looks like MC is on the line. Hi, MC. Good morning.
What's going on, good people? Man, I hear y'all in there holding it down.
Come on, MC, my main man. You know, peace and blessings to you, my brother. But you know what? You know what's not going to happen? You are not winning this bottle of Copan. You not slick, brother. It's not happening. Not on my watch.
You know what? I don't have to win the bottle, because as long as I'm with you at the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce Business Conference that comes up after the cruise, I know I'm gonna get some Copan vodka.
Just walk with Buddy. Walk with Buddy.
That's right.
I'll have what he's having.
That's it, man. And man, since we got you on the line, please, man, enlighten us on your take. Since you've been a part of the cruise, you've been a part of the convention. How is it important? How is it that the importance of this that we're talking about, this matter, should state and stand out to others that are listening to us right now?
So, a lot of us have a microwave tendency in thinking about our businesses. Things are supposed to happen right now. It's supposed to happen in a microcosm. And what we fail to understand, what many people fail to understand, I'll say, because I hate painting with a broad brush, is that this is a journey. Success is a journey, and it has to be maintained once you get there. And so, last year was my first time on the cruise. Right. And I got to network with Congresswoman, a few Fortune 500 business companies, and they gave me some instructions. They said, "Hey, we need you to do X, Y, and Z, and then you're gonna be ready to do business with us." Because there's certain special things that printing companies have to do in order to do business with the state, in order to do business with the city, and so. That started the journey. And then when we were at Lobby Day, some of those same peoples were there, some of the same congresswomen, women and senators were there, and they saw me, they recognized me, they came up to me and they said, "Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing on this journey, on these things we told you about?" So they remembered me. It wasn't just, by happenstance. They weren't just on the cruise and, this is going to blow smoke up your butt. No, they were very concerned about my business and about the success of it. And that was awesome that they remembered me. So now we're coming back around to the business cruise again.
Right.
And I'm going to be able to say I executed on every single thing you told me to. I'm ready to go. So, when LaDonna said, you got to get ready, and you said you got to be a part of the chamber, there's things that you don't know. See, you want to sit at the table, but then you need some people that's at that table, that's on your team, you on their team, and they can guide you through it. There are pitfalls. There's paperwork that got to be filled out. There's the right people to talk to. And I'm telling you something. You, Larry Ivory, the people that Larry Ivory puts you in the presence of, they guide you through those things. My relationship with the chamber has been so successful, and when we hit this cruise and I let these people know I crossed every T and dotted every I, you're going to see a difference in 25M printing. You're going to see us go through the stratosphere. I got to say that it happened because of Larry Ivory. It happened because of him giving me a seat at the table, the people around him that trusted me and decided to take me under their wing. And yeah, that was a lot of hard work on my part. But I'm telling you, man, being a part of the chamber, pay that little funky money to be a part of the chamber. Because it ain't gonna mean nothing. Them funky few dollars, They're gonna mean nothing. Every year you're gonna be running to get them money for your membership.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because sometimes when people think about membership, right, and then they like, what does it cost? And then they see it and it's packaged, right, and then they frown up. But just to your point, you're not going to even miss that money when your business starts to flourish. That's going to be a chip in. Then hopefully you would do the right thing and become a sponsor and do some things. Just like my business partner, I have to say SLG Innovations. They on
That's
board.
Right.
They take care of. Anytime something comes up, hey, we're Johnny on the spot doing what we do. Why? Because we are members, but also we're at a point where we can help out. We can give sponsorships to do things to help and provide whatever financial needs there are to ensure that the Illinois State Black Chamber is looking its best and doing what it needs to do in any space it tends to show up in. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And it's you know what? The chamber does such a great service, and I really wish everyone knew about it. I really wish everyone, all these black businesses that I know, business owners that I know, I wish they were all part of the chamber. It has been so beneficial, and when we talk about generational wealth, and you are not doing the work to make your business. You ain't got with Gail Newcomb of Newcomb Consulting, your business expert, so that she can get you certified as a minority-owned business, veteran-owned business, woman-owned business. She did my certifications. Right. And in about a week or two, we're going to be the only minority certified, veteran certified, and union print company in Illinois. Nobody else will have all three.
Come on, put it out there.
And they happen because of Gail Newcomb and Larry Ivory.
Come on, put it
Stop
out
playing.
there.
Y'all you got to join the union, man. You got to join the chamber, man.
Yeah, that's the thing because with that, Raeh, I'm going to say this. There are opportunities that people sleep on just because they don't do the homework or they don't put themselves in the right places to understand what they need. I was at an event. I'm not going to say the event. I'm not going to say because
Freaknik.
No.
Okay.
Not this time. That was back. I was there. That was a long time ago, man. Look, we ain't going to talk about that. My wife might be listening, so we ain't doing that right now. But I was at an event and where they put up on the board their goals. They said their operations and diversity spending goals. 26% minority MBE, 3% veteran VBE, 10% women WBE, and 2% disabled BEPD. Now, in this room, there were people that look like us, talk like us, walk like us, like my man and my cousin, Kendrick K. Lamar would say, they're not like us if you don't have that mindset to put yourself in them rooms. People were there. Why? Because it was an opportunity for said company, I can't say at this point in time, that if you did your work and did what you're supposed to do, you can walk in these rooms. You can be a part and get these procurements. This is what we're telling you that can happen when you come out first for the VIP pre-convention cruise, right? Then you migrate your little behind right over, because if it was the street, I'll say it in another way. You migrate your little behind right on with us in August and really hobnob with the people that you need to talk to and get down with this matchmaking session. And, man, get your game up, get your weight up. And I promise you, your life is and will change. What you think about that, Raeh?
Well, the other thing is, I think you're absolutely right. Now, the other thing is when you become a member, you gain access.
Yeah.
Access. A lot of times we listen to things like this and we want to go hear the information and then we're all charged up like we went to church. And then we go back to business as usual when we're reaching for the low-hanging fruit. Right. But I want you guys to really take a stance and think about where it is you want to be when you started your business. Like, if you wanted to just pay your bills at home, then do what you do. Do your little pop-ups and all that stuff. But if you want to align with those big decision makers and make more money and leave, like you said, generational, I'm against generational wealth. I'm all about situational wealth, okay, because I want to be rich first, all right? I ain't thinking about them kids after I die, okay, because if I'm rich now, then they will have money when I'm gone, but I'm going to enjoy it first, okay? But here's the thing. It's very important that we think bigger than it is. Yes. And if you're afraid and intimidated by the institution of business, then maybe you need to rethink what you're doing.
And hold on, I got to jump in what you just said, bigger. Why? Why do I like what you said with that? Because we do a lot of things with the diaspora. You know, that big old place called Africa. And guess what, Raeh? They want people that look like them to do business with.
But there's people out there that don't believe that, though.
You know, because they're thinking so small. You know what I mean? These people are going to be sitting in these rooms, and they are looking to talk to you. So, look, it's time. MC, we appreciate you, brother, for jumping on the line and getting down because, you know, we miss you, brother. We love you, man. Our prayer goes out to you and your family, man. Yes. And, bro, we going to see you next week. And then, you know, it's cruise time. That's right. So, you know, we're going to go to this commercial break. We're going to do what we do as the Wake Up Show continues. Let's go to that break, Doc.
Yo, what's good, people? This is your main man, Buddy Love. And you know what time it is. It's time to network, relax, and recharge. And the only place you should be doing this is on the 2024 VIP pre-convention cruise with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. That's June 27th. Don't miss the ultimate business and leisure experience. And you know what? You got to reserve this by June 20th. That is the deadline, good people. Get your spot on the 2024 VIP pre-convention cruise today with your main man, Buddy Love. If you don't get there and you miss that June 20th deadline, you will be left behind. You don't want that. So come on, y'all, and get down with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce and your main man, Buddy Love, on the cruise. We gonna have a good time, y'all. To register, go to www.ilbcc.org or call 309-740-4430.
Starting a job search? In need of training to get new skills? Are you an employer looking for a great hire? The Chicago Cook County Workforce Partnership can help. We're the umbrella organization for the largest...
It's the Wake Up Show with the Illinois Black Chamber of Commerce on Chicago's essential storyteller, WVON.
Are you ready to boost your brand's visibility and share your message with our engaged audience? You can. Become a sponsor of the Wake Up Show Chicago and get your brand in the spotlight. Our show reaches a diverse, dynamic, and dedicated audience. Connect with us to learn more about sponsorship opportunities. Call 309-740-4430 today and let's elevate your brand together. Don't miss out on this chance to make an impact. Call 309-740-4430 now.
And we're back. I always wanted to say that. We're back. You're listening to the Wake Up Show Chicago. I'm LaDonna Raeh, and I'm sitting here with Buddy Love. Larry Ivory is out today, and so is MC Pearson. You know, we were talking about the advantages to being a member of the chamber. And I know that I don't want you guys to listen to this and go, okay, they're just trying to squeeze us, shake us by the ankles and all that good stuff. No. Yeah. Sometimes you get what you give. Okay. So I've worked with businesses, being a consulting firm for marketing. I've worked with businesses that just weren't ready. They weren't prepared to put the money in. And this is why their sales were low. This is why their visibility was low. If you want to increase your visibility, it takes a village even to raise a child. Your business is a child.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
So I'm going to leave that right there for a minute. We got a couple of calls online. Michael, you've been so patient. Thank you so much. Good morning. And thank you for calling the Wake Up Show Chicago.
Yes.
Hi, good morning. This is the first time I've heard the show in quite some time.
All right.
I had a health challenge, so I wasn't able to listen to VON, but I used to work for a state legislator.
Right.
And I know that they have 25 departments, the agencies that actually, when you deal with what the governor's office of management and budget, when they prepare the state budget, you can actually look. There's something called the Blue Book. Mm-hmm. That's why I was asking, did any of your members during Lobby Day, were they able to get the Illinois Blue Book? Because the Blue Book has not only the agencies, but also who runs those agencies. It also deals with how to contact those individuals. And I was wondering if there had been that type of education in terms of Lobby Day in Springfield when you went.
Oh, absolutely. So our main office is in Peoria, Illinois, and Larry Ivory, he knows the book like the back of his hand, okay? That is how we were able to sit. No pun intended.
But no pun.
But that is how we were able to sit with those decision makers. We actually gave a report card on our meetings with these different departments, right. And what they all got an A or a B in the ability for us to sit down with the decision makers. So we were able to sit down with the decision makers. We got that locked. But the part that was missing, where they were lacking, was showing the diversity in the leadership,
right.
Exactly. Showing the and being willing to work with the chamber kind of got teetered on a C, if you will. But they failed miserably in showing diversity in the leadership because they did not look like us.
That's where it is so important that I tell individuals, you have to support not only this chamber, because they're an organized entity trying to work in the best interest of making sure that black folks who pay taxes,
exactly,
who are business people, are part of that procurement process.
Exactly.
But that's like what I've heard before has been a long journey that sometimes people have to understand that when you support your black state reps, you get that information. If you're active and engaging, you're able to find out how to get access to the monies that are specifically set aside to deal with equity and diversity. And we're part of that.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, we just have not been able to get what we should be getting. So I just want to say, keep up the good work.
Michael,
and
thank you.
I look forward to hearing more of the conversation down the line. And that's my comment. You have a great day.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael.
Appreciate you, brother.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Michael was like, hey, listen, here's the tools. But you know who else we have on the line?
Who we got?
I love saying his name.
Come on now.
Universal.
Come on now.
Universal.
Come on.
Good morning and welcome to the Wake Up Show, Chicago.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Hey,
Doing well,
we good,
brother.
my brother. What's going on?
Man, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having me. Come and join today. It's super exciting.
Yes, man. So, my brother, you are boots on the ground with us in the trenches as we push through, as I call it, the convention tunnel to do what we do. Please explain on your behalf, on your side of town, how you viewed what the process has been and what you're excited about and what you're looking forward to as we get into the convention wind tunnel.
Oh man! So just to start off with the power of networking. There's a saying that communication. Can build a nation.
Right.
The art of network. Your network builds your network. So,
right.
I'm super excited for the opportunity to be able to engage with all the VIPs that are going to be there. From different industries, everyone from different industries, from technology, from different procurement aspects. Just super, super excited to have the opportunity to engage, to communicate, to network, and to build with the chamber.
Man, because like I like to say, man, the only way you get fed, you got to open your mouth. That's the only way. And my brother, I love the way you navigate and do your thing. So what are you looking forward to the most this year as we get ready for the cruise and also for the convention?
So that's a really great question. What I really look forward to, and I think even more, business to me starts at an individual level. So just building those individual connections, being able to build those everlasting connections, right, is really where it starts for me and what I'm looking for. I know that there are some stellar individuals that are really committed to Black excellence, committed to building the community and also the nation. And I'm super excited to be able to, I would say elated. I'm super elated to have the opportunity to connect with these individuals. I don't know who they are yet, but they're going to be on this boat, and super excited to be able to create, another pathway, a brighter pathway for business and also for the community as well. So that's something I'm really, really looking forward to.
And for those of you that are just tapping in, you're listening to the Wake Up Show Chicago, and we're talking about the VIP pre-convention cruise that's going on June 27th. The deadline to register is June 20th. You can register at ilbcc.org, or you can call our phone number, which is 309. I should know this by heart. Isn't that crazy? I'll come back to that. But overall, I just want to let you know why it's the pre-convention cruise. We're doing the VIP pre-convention cruise to kind of get you warmed up and ready. Right. To get to the convention, which is happening August 7th and 8th. That is happening in Peoria, Illinois. And here's the deal. We're going to have business matchmaking.
That's right.
Okay. Along with business matchmaking, we're going to have breakout sessions, workshops, plenty of food, and more networking. We're also going to have a comedian. We're going to have a male singer. I don't know why that was so significant, but I was told a male singer. And get this. This is my thing.
Come on.
A fashion show.
Oh.
Okay, yes.
Hold on. You act like you the only one that like the fashion now. Come on now, Buddy Love got some stuff you can step out in.
I know.
Now.
I don't have my Buddy Love shoes on. But what I'm saying is you get to get all of that and hobnob and network with individuals that can pretty much open doors as long as you're ready.
That's
now,
right.
Even if you're not ready, you'll know what to get ready for next year because we do this every year. But you should definitely register for both. VIP pre-convention cruise, right. And then that leads up to our convention that's happening in August. So don't think that, well, it's June, I got plenty of time, because you know how we are. Kind of like me when I leave out the door at the last minute.
Right.
Okay, that changes today.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I know. They said they're going to start fining me for being late.
Said it.
But I'm being accountable. Yeah, I'm going to stop with that.
5 P's, right? They got the 5 P's.
That's right.
Preparation prevents poor performance.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, I'm they call me clutch, but I'm gonna change it. But anyway, my point is when you come to these two networking events, if not both, at least one. Right. Do not sit this out, people. Universal, I'm so excited to work with you. You were at the fashion show that was with the West Chamber. So that's where you and I met. And I couldn't believe, said, this is Universal. And I'm like, it's universally what? No, that was your name.
Right,
Right. So I saw you work, and I love watching you work. He is our chairman for the VIP cruise. Thank you so much, Universal, for all of your services and hard work, and I really appreciate everything that you do, especially with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
All right, man. So look, today has been that day that we have blessed you to know about what's going down with the Illinois State Black Chamber and our VIP pre-convention cruise and our convention. Look, I got to say one more thing, for the people, for those up in the cheap seats, I want y'all to hear me and hear me well. Don't come straggling the day of talking about, Man, I'm trying to get a ticket to get on the boat. You know, I heard all these fabulous things, and I want to be able to get down with the chain. No, you can't get on because you have plenty of time to get your ticket. And like I said, the deadline is June 20th, so do not procrastinate.
And that's Central Time, so don't be on the Pacific.
That's right.
at midnight.
You know, I thought we was in New York. I thought we was in East Coast. No. We are Central people. So go ahead, do the right thing. Grab your ticket. Come on out. Break bread with us. Get out here. Meet these people that you probably would never get an opportunity to get in the room with and make your voice heard. LaDonna, did I cover that all?
You covered it all. I just make sure you guys go to our Facebook page. We got a couple of them. Make sure you go to Facebook. Now, we have the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. It is the logo with the B. It's a black B, okay, because others have tried, but they have also lied.
Come on.
That's our Facebook page for the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. And then we have a Facebook page for the Wake Up Show Chicago. Yes, we are also posting on both places different type of information. And don't forget to catch us on LinkedIn.
Yes.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel. The Wake Up Show Chicago YouTube channel needs your subscription so that you can get the updated information and videos and stuff and things like that.
And that's how we do, lovely people. Until the next time, as we get you on the rise and grind. This is your main man, Buddy Love, Miss Raeh, Presidente Larry Ivory. Peace out. Wake Up Show Chicago next week, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Follow us across the socials at The Wake Up Show Chicago. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. It's The Wake Up Show every Saturday morning at 9, where change begins with every sunrise.
Welcome to The Wake Up Show Chicago.